Your hair was thick and gorgeous during pregnancy, but now that you've had the baby, you see your hair is falling out. That's quite scary. I'm Zaina, I'm the pharmacist from PillSorted, and I'll explain why this happens and how we can treat it. Let's see what happens in our body that brings all of this up. So during pregnancy, you have a huge high amount of estrogen in your body. That causes the glowing skin and glowing hair, and it also keeps the hair in the growth phase for much longer. So that's why you have this beautiful, beautiful hair. Once you had the baby, there's a big crash in your hormones, especially the estrogen falls down dramatically. And that causes all of that hair that has been in the growth phase moving into the shedding phase. And that causes the hair loss. So it's called the telogen effluvium. The great thing about it, it is temporary. Okay, so usually around month 2 to 4 after childbirth, you realize that your hair has changed a lot, and it will take a couple of months to recover because the phases of hair take months instead of just weeks and days. So by around 12 months to 18 months after childbirth is when you will have your hair back to normal. Okay, the reason that telogen effluvium happens is your body has realized a stress. So childbirth in itself is a stress. If you lose weight suddenly, that is encountered as a stress for your body as well. So if you're thinking about starting a weight loss journey again, starting with the GLP medications, both losing weight can be a stress. Also, that we have from the evidence and clinical studies that up to 6% of people do have hair loss as a side effect of the GLP injections, both Wegovy and Mounjaro. So that can be a stress too, so starting the GLP medications. How can we protect ourselves? The most important thing is actually nutrition. So if you've realized after childbirth that you're having your hair falling and it's shedding quite a lot more, aim for nutrition. So a lot of women are low in iron after pregnancy because you've had a lot of blood loss. You don't have enough time to rest and recover either. So checking your nutrition levels is really important, seeing where your iron levels are. Also, for the nutrition, you really do need to aim for that high protein. So 1.2 grams of protein per your body weight in kilogram. If you're breastfeeding, up that to 1.5 grams of protein per your body weight in kilogram. So the protein is super important because that's what your body needs to create more of the hair. There are other key supplements that are really important too. So the B group of the vitamins, because our body doesn't store that much of it, so it needs that constant supply coming in. Also zinc and vitamin D. These are really important for the growth of new hair. Usually, if you look at the multivitamins that are for post-pregnancy, they do have a high amount of these, and it's a good place to start with it. The other really important thing is you're really short of time. It's a very intense cycles of 2 hourly to support the baby. So be very gentle with your skin and your hair especially. So you don't want to go for harsh chemicals. You don't want to go to very tight hairstyles. Be really gentle. Give it time to heal and recover. And once you've decided on losing weight, so after the breastfeeding, after that first 3 months of healing and recovery for your baby especially and your own body, you want to go for that gradual and consistent weight loss, because losing weight too fast, too sudden, will be another trigger that your body feels as a stress and can cause telogen effluvium to carry on for longer. So do it nice and slow and it'll work better. When is it not normal? So if after 18 months and you've checked all of your bloods and you've had a good nutritious food, you're doing everything right, but you still see that your hair is shedding, or you're seeing patches coming through, especially at the top of your hair, that could be the androgenic hair loss. So it's good to get it checked because that means your hormone levels are still fluctuating too much. The other one is if you see bald patches in your hair. So it's not that the hair shedding is consistent around all, it's just you see round patches coming. That is a autoimmune condition that needs a different kind of treatment. If you've got other symptoms like really heavy periods, feeling really cold, feeling really tired, this could be other metabolic conditions as well, so like thyroid and all of that. So we need to get all of those hormones checked. If you're not breastfeeding and you've checked all of the nutritions and everything's going well, there are medications that you can use as well, like the Regain family, the minoxidil. That is for a short term, but it does help reverse the telogen effluvium really fast too. As a recap, hair loss after giving birth is normal. Okay, it is linked to your hormones. If you're thinking about losing weight and using the GLP injections, it might cause more hair loss, but usually it is manageable. If you've got any questions and need help with it, reach out to us and subscribe to our channel. We can help you get through this phase. Thank you.